Hey guys, welcome back. Look at this. Is this not straight up magic? I took a random dancing video and a photo I generated. And just like that, I swapped the person using a single image and it nailed every move, every expression perfectly. The identity preservation is spot on. Look at another example. Incredible, right? So yes, replacing anyone in any video is now super easy and takes just a few minutes. The tool I'm using here is called WAN 2.2 Animate. It's completely free, fully open source, licensed for commercial use, supports NSFW content, and is actually easy to use. And I've made it even easier for you. Literally anyone can do this, no skills required. You can start using this in about 5 minutes. No complicated setup, no coding, no back and forth. That's exactly what I'm going to show you in this video. How to replace anyone in a video easily. I've created a RunPod template that you can start using right away. First, sign up with my RunPod link in the description. You'll get a random credit between $5 to $500 when you sign up through my link. Then click the template link. You'll find it in the description. Now choose a GPU. Click on Additional Filters. Then from CUDA version dropdown, select 12.8. From RAM GPU, select at least 48. I've optimized this template specifically for these settings. The A40 works great and is affordable, especially if you are working with clips shorter than 10 seconds. That's your go-to. For longer videos, anything over 10 seconds, I recommend the RTX 5090. It's faster and has more RAM, and I've been able to generate even 40-second clips easily with it. Name your pod and make sure you're using my WAN2GP template. You should see my Docker image with everything already baked in. Choose On Demand and hit Deploy. The pod will boot in about 5 minutes. Keep an eye on the container logs. When you see WAN2GP UI ready on port 7862, that's your signal. Head over to the Connections tab and click on the service. Now you've got access to WAN 2.1, 2.2, NAN, LTX, Flux, Quen, and basically all the good open source generative AI models. Before you had to install each one separately in Comfy UI, now it's all neatly combined into a single simple UI. In this tutorial, we are focusing on WAN 2.2 Animate Replace feature specifically. WAN can also animate still images. If you want to use that, check out my other video on optimal settings. Link is in the description. Alright, first thing, go to the Configuration tab, find Attention Type, and switch it to SDPA, which is Scaled.Product Attention. I've been getting much better results with it. Now let's build a mask so the model knows exactly what to change and what to keep. Go to the Video Mask Creator tab. The model technically works without a mask, but I highly recommend creating one. It really improves quality. The mask tells WAN which part of the control video to use for motion. It copies motion only from the masked person or area and ignores everything else. When you are using the replace feature, which is basically character swapping, the mask tells WAN who to replace in the video. It swaps only that person with your reference image and leaves everything else untouched. Here's how to create it. Upload your control video, then click on Load Video, then click Add Mask. Click on the person a few times to make sure the full body is selected. Usually just by clicking on the forehead, the full body gets selected. Then click Generate Video Matting and wait for it to process. Once it's done, you'll see the video mask preview. If it looks good, click Export to Control Video Input and Video Mask Input. You'll see them now appear in the Voice Generation tab. Now let's use the Replace feature with the mask. Select the fourth option, Replace Person in Control Video by Person in Reference Image. See-through mask. This is the option that uses the mask we just created. Next, upload your reference image. Make sure your control video, reference image, and output video all have the same aspect ratio for better results. In my case, everything is portrait, so I'll select 9:16 for output resolution. Quick tip. Try to make sure the size of the person in your control video and the size of the person in your reference image are roughly the same. If your control video has a full body shot but your reference image is only waist up, the model will struggle to align the limbs and proportions correctly. For now, I'll set the resolution to 480p because that's quick. If you want superior quality, you can go with higher resolutions, but just know the higher the resolution, the longer the generation time. For the prompt, I'll just type curl dancing. Frames decide how long the output will be. 30 frames equals 1 second. So the video is 13 seconds long. That's 30 times 13, which equals 390 frames. You'll notice the duration updates accordingly. Set the number of inference steps to 12. We'll be using the Lite X2V LoRa, and that setting works well here. 10 also works, but I usually go with 12 because 10 makes the results slightly undercooked. Then check Advanced Mode, set CFG to 1 and Shift to 7. Go to the LoRa's tab and select Lite X2V LoRa. Set the multiplier to 1.0. Under Step Skipping Cache Type, choose Tcache. It'll make generations much faster. That's it. Now click Generate. If it's your first run, it'll take longer because it needs to download the models. Subsequent runs will be much faster. Even on the first run, you can see that the total generation time for this clip is about 15 minutes. On the second run, it's way faster. You will be able to generate a 15-second clips in less than 10 minutes. Once it's done, check out the results. The character consistency looks and it copies facial expression and motions really well. One more quick tip. If your UI ever gets stuck, you want to see the real-time progress, just open the web terminal and run this command. You'll see every step of process live. Super handy for tracking progress. I'll maintain this template and ensure it keeps working smoothly. That'll be all for this video. If you found this helpful, share it with someone you think it'll be useful for. Subscribe to the channel so you stay updated with latest in AI. Thanks for watching.